Well, I
We
didn't
were just
realize.
coming up short of
Okay.
things, we didn't realize the cable was
Yeah, I found my bag and I took it. So
What
that
time are we planning on
We're
going to
fine,
bed?
so we're fine.
Who still needs a
Right.
bag?
Those-
The bikers all have bags put together.
Oh, so that one's Brian's, the extra one, because I made enough bags for Brian too.
So should I just take the one that has my name on it?
Yeah, maybe. I'm sorry, Gable.
I just that was my fault.
I'm sorry, Gable.
No, it's fine.
Gable wanted.
Okay, Ryan, what have you done to prepare for the bike ride?
What have I done to prepare for the bike ride? Well, I've been a grand total of 6 miles. And not really ready for it, but we'll find out tomorrow.
I have prepared for this bike trip by biking to work every day. Now that's only 6 miles a day, so not that big of a deal. But I also biked all the way out to work on the desert, which was a total of about 113 miles. And then we've done some other little bike rides around town. Last weekend, Jennifer and I did an epic bike trip that was out in the hills over here. We climbed about 1,700 feet, and then we got to go down that much as well.
So I've been biking on the stationary bike that we have. Been doing some of that a couple times a week. Emotionally, I'm well rested, so I can handle all the chaos that comes with this as well. And then I've been preparing a game plan to make sure I beat Natalie when it comes down to it.
Well, I did several bike rides, I guess. Tried to get my bike ready to go. We tried to make sure we had a list of things to take. We'll see how well we did.
That's a really hard question because I honestly feel like I haven't done a ton to prepare because I'm not biking. Or you just mean in general?
We got a stationary bike so we could practice riding since I don't have an actual bike. So I tried to ride that some. I didn't do a whole lot of it. The most I've ridden is 10 miles, so this will be very interesting. I also tried to exercise more and just read some articles about how to keep up your energy while biking.
So what I've done to prepare for this trip is I've done many 10-milers with the Michigan crew on the Calhaven Trail, and then just yesterday me, Dad, and Ryan went on maybe like 15, probably more like 12, just a bike ride in North Logan.
Well, I've been on the food committee, so I've helped plan a lot of our meals and make sure that all the food that we needed was here, ready to go. One of the biggest things I did was make some protein bars for us. And then I've helped plan some of our activities for as we go along.
I did a lot to prepare for the bike trip. I can't do this looking at you! This is so dumb.
Well, since I have prepared in ways that are more like prepping those kids, and so since Jen has those cutesy bags that all the kids are gonna get, I got special snacks for all of them. We're gonna fill them up and try to make it really fun and special for them, so that way they don't notice that their parents aren't there.
I did a lot. I feel like I pulled together a lot of the family hangouts and the coordination as a group, so I did that to prepare to get everyone on the same page with the help of other people, obviously. But personally, started lifting some weights and doing more cardio, running and biking and things like that, going on longer bike rides to get my saddle used to the ride.
I've done everything. We've got some activities for the kids to do, games. It should be a fun time. I'm excited to be with all 6 of my darling little grandchildren.
And I made all the t-shirts.
Any predictions on how many flat tires we'll have?
I'm gonna guess Dad's bike, just while we were doing that little trip, it like exploded, so like back tire. So I'm gonna guess 3.
I'm banking on Dad's tire getting flat at least once. And we'll throw in someone else. So I'll predict 2 flat tires.
I think we'll have at least 2.
I'm gonna say 3. 3 flat tires. I think we'll get 3 of them.
I'll say
4.
Probably say 3 to 4 over the whole trip.
Pick a number, 3 or 4.
3.
I think we'll have 4.
Hopefully none, but you know, we started out yesterday with 1 right away, so maybe 3.
Flat tires.
2 flat tires.
Well, I'm hoping none.
I think that we will probably have, let's see, there are 9 bikers, right? 3 days. Let's say we'll have 4.5.
4.5. How half?
I don't know.
Is it to your advantage or your disadvantage that you're going to be the oldest bike rider here, Dad?
I don't know if it's an advantage or a disadvantage. I can't say that it'd be an advantage. I think that I biked with Nathan, and he has a lot of more endurance, I think, than I do, so he can keep going. But he has a harder bike to ride, I think, than I do, except for uphill.
Well, you know, we're all adults. Hopefully we can all manage. If I have to protect anyone needing a little more attention, I would probably say Natalie.
With the bike trailer on the back of our car, came down and smashed his finger and up by the fingernail. Hopefully he doesn't need stitches. He won't get stitches, but I think he'll be okay.
People won't take me seriously in this, so I can just sneak my way in front.
I think my missing toenail will actually be an advantage because it'll help provide more streamline for me if I were riding barefoot.
I plan to draft behind Ryan, I think, as he's biking along. But I want to make sure I keep a good pace behind Natalie. I want her to feel like she's in the lead, and then at the end I'll swoop in and pass her.
I think it's pretty obvious who I want to beat on this bike trip. Michael. I mean, I don't care if he is the slowest person and I'm beating the slowest person, but as long as I beat him, I think it will overall be a success.
I thought for our anniversary, Emily and I would do a little biking. And then I thought that might be pretty romantic.
Is biking a good exercise for pregnancy? Well, it's good probably to do beforehand, before you get pregnant, just be in shape. And while you're pregnant, if you always have biked, it's good to continue to do. But if you're pregnant, you should probably not try a strenuous ride like this for the first time ever.
I don't think I'll be very competitive.
So
I'm gonna be on a, where is it? On a mountain bike with smaller diameter tires than most people ride.
Come to know that you and Natalie had a little bet going on about who would exercise the most before this, and have become Natalie's servant whenever mom or your wife asks her to do anything. How does it feel to be Natalie's servant?
As I thought about it, the more I just felt bad for Natalie, you know, and I feel like this is a good way I can make restitution for the times earlier in my life. There's been some concern about you being able to handle 6 grandkids. Do you think you're up for it?
I think I'm up for it. If I could raise you, I could raise anyone.
There's rumors that you're going to be biking in blue jeans. Is that going to be the case?
No, I'm not. I'm going to be wearing shorts.
I'm just excited, and I'm glad that my kids thought this was a good idea. I hope that everybody has a great time and we don't have any more injuries.